Tell you what, there might be a few sore heads here in Wilmington, at least among those who were celebrating here last night, and certainly among the campaign staff of President-elect Joe Biden. It was quite the celebration here in the former vice president's hometown, and it was not the only place that saw people take to the streets in celebration. Washington, D.C., the capital, saw a lot of people celebrating last night, as did New York City and many other of the largest cities here in the United States. What they saw was, of course, history on stage here in Wilmington. More than anything, from the Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. She will become the first female Vice President of the United States, the first Black Vice President of the United States as well. And for the President-elect Joe Biden, of course, this was an incredibly momentous day yesterday. It was only a few hours before his victory speech here that he finally found out through media projections that he was actually going to become President of the United States, when Pennsylvania and Nevada gave him enough electoral college votes to get him over that necessary threshold. That led him, of course, to give his victory speech here in Wilmington, a celebratory affair, but also a relatively serious matter. The president, of course, has a very, very big challenge ahead of him, the president-elect, that is to unite this very, very divided country. Somehow he said he might be the one who would be able to do so. It's going to be very, very difficult to do for the president-elect. His priority in office is pretty clear as well. That is to get the COVID-19 pandemic under control. It was something that he campaigned on throughout his presidential campaign, very much saying that the current president had failed in protecting the American people from the current pandemic. Of course, here's a problem for the president-elect in a sense. He should be dealing at this point with the White House in terms of a transition from the campaign to the White House eventually next year. But of course, this White House is not working with him, and the president is still saying absolutely falsely that he won the election, and certainly has not conceded to Joe Biden at this point.